Welcome to GeForce, everyone. We're at LawBreakers E3 event, and I'm here with Dan Nanni. He's the lead designer of LawBreakers. So, Dan, how long have you been working on this game?
I've been working on this game since the very beginning. I started at Boss Key just a month or two after it opened up, and I've been just nose to grindstone ever since.
So this has basically been 3 years in the making. How's it changed since you first started working on it?
You know, we first started out thinking about it as arena shooter. You know, we had weapon pickups, we had maps, we knew gravity was going to be a big important thing in our game, and we were just trying to figure out what's our stride and how do we make a different type of game that you haven't played before. And eventually we just led to where we are now, which was we wanted personalities, we wanted characters, we wanted an ownership and a synergy in the weapons and abilities that they use, and we just naturally gravitated towards something a little bit more class-oriented because it was a little bit more of a meaningful choice at that point. You know, this is my play style, this is the way I like to play the game, and it turned into the LawBreakers that we see now.
So you made this move to more class and character oriented, and something that springs up naturally from that is that you're going to have kind of these really defined characters, it seems. So you've got an opportunity here, it seems, now for a lore. Did you guys like pounce on that?
Yeah, the game's filled with lore. It's not just like, you know, there's a map, there's a reason for being inside of this location, but every character has a personality. You know, what's their motivation in life and what faction are they fighting for and why is the faction part of the fight? All of that's been fleshed out, and we're looking for ways to kind of inject it into the game. You'll see it through the maps a little bit. You'll see it when you unlock account portraits. There's a little blurb at the bottom that will give you more information on the portrait that you unlock. But we'll look outside of the game too and look at ways that, you know, exposing some of that gameplay lore that doesn't maybe come naturally unlocked in the middle of a multiplayer match.
Speaking of the gameplay itself, this game looks fast and fun, and it's all over the place, up and down, side to side. Has that been kind of a goal right from the get-go?
Yes. We started out, I'd say, about a year ago, reevaluating like how fast we wanted fast to be, and when we introduced new roles into the game, sometimes a new role introduced speed in a way we hadn't played before, or mobility in a map that we haven't done before. And just after the first alpha 2, we got a lot of feedback from players. They wanted the game to be faster, and we thought, you know, sure, let's go, let's crank it up another notch and put it in faster, introduce classes like the Wraith, and the Wraith adds a whole new level of speed and mobility into the game, which increases it all around. And where we are right now is a direct result of our players giving us feedback and us implementing that feedback and kind of taking the game to where they wanted it to go.
Yeah, you guys have been updating it a lot. You just launched into your second closed beta. How are you liking the changes and the reaction it's getting?
So far, so good. I mean, everything that we've been putting in has, I think, helped the game grow. It's gotten more competitive, I'd say. You know, we still have some roles that little more love needed, a little more balance issues. You know, Assassin's always fun to play, but she's a tough one to balance. You know, you have Enforcers that are really good in the right player's hands, and there's always going to be that up and down. Some classes are going to be a little more powerful than others, depending on the time of the day or the types of players that start playing it. It's a living product, though, so we're going to keep on balancing it. We're going to keep on tweaking it as we need to.
Well, it looks like the years of development are paying off because everybody today seems to be having a blast, and the games have been real fun to watch just as a spectator. So you guys check out LawBreakers and check out GeForce because we're going to be here at E3 the whole time. Subscribe, leave a comment for a chance to win a GTX 1080 Ti along with a host of other goodies, and we'll see you next time on GeForce.